Hello everyone, welcome to the stream! My name is David Sineiro, and it is my... I hope, it's my big pleasure to welcome you to Silent Hill: The Short Message. I say I hope because, well... Is it going to be a pleasure? Seems people are saying good things about it. I haven't looked at anything other than, I guess, YouTube thumbnails. But people were smiling at thumbnails. So, yeah, let's hope this one's good. This just came out, and we gotta check it out. How's it going, Melty, Kitty? How is life? Gotta turn off the heater, but it's on the floor. That means bending down a little too much. A panic attack, great. Amazing start. Relax, take a cup of tea. Enjoy the whatever awful vibes will happen here. Let's go, new game. If you feel you're at risk of suicide or self-harm, please seek medical and/or professional advice, treatment, and/or support from experts in the field of suicide and self-harm prevention. Right? Gotta help, we gotta have these things now. Okay.
Seeking a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away. The strongest animals don't form groups. They act alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic. There's no beauty in living like that. I want to be strong on my own, without a group. If there were only someone who would understand that to adult me. But wasn't I just...
I want to show you something. Can you come to the villa?
Oh, yeah. Maya told me to come here.
I know an Uchiha when I see one. Those were actually mystic eyes of something something. This was made by who? Exit Drive?
This model. Is it this building?
The plan to rebuild Kettensat. An overview. Kettensat, a town with a long history as a thriving border stronghold. In recent years, these in their 20s have begun leaving en masse, causing concern. The aim of this wide-scale project is to rebuild Kettensat and restore it to its former glory with the help of Chinese investment firms. The theme is revitalization. The abandoned properties developed by Japanese corporations in 2008 have long been a problem, but by repurposing them, we can cut costs substantially and better realize our vision for new Kettensat.
Wow. So this place didn't always suck. Our parents dreamed of this?
Ooh, I nailed this screenshot. Plans to rebuild Kettensat that suffered yet another major setback as instability caused by the COVID-19 pandemic has reduced interest from foreign investors. Previous plans to jumpstart the town failed to materialize owing to the monetary instability caused by the 2008 global financial crisis, which forced the plan to involve Japanese corporations and financial institutions to be reconsidered. David in silence. I am not in silence. Two attempts to rebuild, two failures due to unfortunate external circumstances. Kettensat has struggled to bounce back with increased unemployment. The city council is considering ways to revitalize the economy by drawing skilled experts to the area, but as of yet no effective measures have been implemented.
Everyone's losing their futures. That's all adults are. A slave to the system.
Yeah, you're just trying to make me think I'm muted. I get it. How are you, Ruben?
Where are you, Maya? Oh, great. It's locked.
What a fun little building. Let's just leave. That does look like a Silent Hill map.
I'm trapped. I've always been trapped.
So what can I do? Emily, you alright? You asleep? You still asleep? Sorry if I woke you up. Didn't see you at your job yesterday. Still not feeling good? You taking your meds? This doesn't have any trophies, does it? To all Villa residents, we have received many inquiries about the management of this building after the recent news. We would therefore like to hold a meeting to explain our policies more formally. We hope you can find the time to attend. You gotta tell me when it is, though.
Maya?
A drawing of an S.
Did Maya do this? CB. Cherry Blossom. That's Maya's signature. She's amazing.
This city is a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams.
It's live action.
I want to show the hidden side of girls, their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
That's not originally English, is it?
I'll never be proud of myself.
This doesn't have audio, right? For graffiti artists, spray paint and a blank wall are all you need. For in Kettenstadt, the walls of a particular apartment building are the canvas for several artists, with a new piece showing up every day. Social media star CB features her work here. Given her passion for flowers, it's only fitting that her name is CB, which is short for Cherry Blossom. CB's art continues to captivate the hearts of the young, so we reached out to her for comment. Keeping her eyes fixed on her new piece, she had this to say. I do feel a little disconnect with the voice. Yeah. All I'm doing is showing what these girls feel on the inside, but I can't show on the outside. If any of them connect with the girl in the art, it's probably because they're experiencing the same thing. CB added that the flowers she depicts on the young girls she paints bloom out of the scars they bear. The flowers represent the girls overcoming past traumas, or at least their desire to do so.
Everyone can see how talented she is. I couldn't be more different.
I like it. I really like this tattoo. Man, imagine having a new Silent Hill game and it actually being good. I don't know.
Who's there?
Sorry for the light reply. I fell asleep. Don't worry about it. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I can actually kind of get some rest now. Didn't mean to scare you or anything. Seriously, don't worry about it. All's good now. I'm still a little tired, but I'm gonna get up soon.
That's a relief.
Yeah. Someone has too much time on their hands.
What's with this place? Why all never said anything nice.
Most Santos are in the greatest country in the world. They all are. Child abuse / neglect in Kettenstadt. A recent... With the Kettenstadt building, is this supposed to be in America? Are there German-sounding buildings in America? A recent statistical survey has shown the rate of child abuse in Kettenstadt last year was nearly double that of the average in other developed nations in Europe. Okay, so it's comparing to Europe, so yeah. Recent economic strife and its resulting poverty are thought to be the cause.
My mom loved me.
Yeah, sorry, that doesn't exist yet. So, all Silent Hill games that are out, that exist and can be played and bought, are in the US.
It won't open. Antidepressants. I've taken enough medication. I'm sorry. Mom.
Still a little tired, but I'm gonna get up soon. What about you, Anita? What? Didn't look so hot the other day. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. Well, obviously I'm gonna. I'm taking my meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? It doesn't really do much, to be honest. Talking to adults doesn't help. Some of our classmates were hospitalized. You don't have to do this alone. I know. I'll let you know if I need anything. And those guys deserved it. They feel bad, you know. All of them. They should. I don't know what they did, but they should feel bad. Couldn't help noticing that they didn't actually show her cutting herself. All implied.
Maya?
Oh. I thought it was fake danger.
Am I safe? Where did it even go? What the fuck was that thing?
Let me show you something. Can you come to the villa? Are you here? I'm in the studio. Fuck you. Oh yeah? There's a monster here. Are you okay? The door closed on the monster when we saw it, so I thought it was fake danger. Didn't run away. Teenage suicides continue at the infamous building. A rundown apartment complex in Kettenstadt has become known for its suicides, with teenage girls jumping from its roof practically every year. Despite repeat events, the building, abandoned ever since the development/management company declared bankruptcy, remains easily accessible. The young and unemployed are not deterred by the building's grim reputation, though, with many continuing to enter it, and young graffiti artists using it for their work. Meanwhile, local resident security concerns continue to grow.
Please. Not Maya, too. She has been acting weird lately.
What? Were there Japanese seals on the store?
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death.
Yeah, the live action, definitely
When
not
most flowers,
English.
The rot sets in, then they fall. That's the price of new life. Not cherry blossoms, though. They bloom beautiful, they fall beautiful. That's how I want my life to be.
Why is she not replying? Come on!
Looks
I have to
AI.
find her.
What? That's such nonsense. You know, real people can be dubbed over, right?
That monster. It's gone, right? Where is the studio?
So you're saying it sounds AI, not looks AI. But I don't agree. I like it. I just hope they would give me the option to play it in whatever original language that is.
The famous suicide spot.
Don't you worry about chat. Can now play Persona 3 in English? You could always play it in English. What's important is, can you play it in Japanese? inside the fog of social media, solitude and anxiety in teenagers. All of the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the risque selfies they posted online. They also claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. What all the kids had in common was extremely low self-esteem. The greater their anxiety and lower their confidence, the more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. The sense of fulfillment they experienced after getting a like online is difficult for adults to comprehend. Furthermore, even when acknowledged, the teenagers still could not view their actions positively and quickly reverted to despair, seeking more attention to fill the void. Teenagers who are not yet psychologically mature run the risk of experiencing this toxic quest for validation. Atlus launched Persona 3 manga on Webtoon. A new Persona 3 manga or the old one? They have a big problem with that manga because the manga doesn't use the canonical name for the main character. The manga came out before they chose the canonical name.
Creepy.
Which I don't even remember, to be honest.
I hope you're alright.
By the way, thought any more about college? I can't do it. You don't have to decide right away. So, once you're at college, are you not coming back here? No way, I'll come back occasionally. My parents would give me shit if I didn't come home for breaks. But yeah, just give college some more thought, okay? Told you, I can't go. It's not for me. Studying isn't my thing. I told you I would help you. It's fine, I can't do anything. Don't know what I'd do if I got in. That's not true. You're way too hard on yourself. Be proud of who you are. Wait, what about those drawings you showed me? You could audit an art class. It could lead to a job? I'm not Maya, okay?
Emily doesn't get it.
Gotcha. So you don't really like this place. I get it. People in this town see graffiti as nothing but trashy doodles. And my classmates talk about me. Might not be a bad idea to leave town, actually. The great thing about graffiti is the world's your canvas. And as long as I'm with you, I can have fun anywhere.
There's no way out.
Yeah, the voice just has a filter because there's like interference in the images as well. Do not enter. Graffiti and lawful occupation and other acts will be reported to local authorities. Villa management. Yeah, is this set in Germany? The fuck does this have to do with Silent Hill? It's the Japanese girls
Maya,
speaking Japanese or
are
German?
you here? Her studio?
Original name of what? Persona 3 protagonist? I told you I don't remember. Wait a second. What happened? My browser on the other window. On the other monitor, I mean. Naoki something? Is it? Persona 3. Protagonist. Makoto Yuki. But in the manga, yeah, in the manga, because it wasn't established yet that his name, his canonical name, was Makoto Yuki. In the original manga, his name was Minato Arisato. Yeah. Makoto Yuki. That's the same name he uses in the anime. I think you told me you watched the anime, right? Minato Arisato. But ignore that. It's Makoto Yuki.
Are these Maya's sketches? These aren't even finished. And they look this good. They seem happy. A new life. So full of life.
Hey, I was watching that.
Maya.
Are you here? Where are you? This is dangerous. We need to go. The original name Makoto Yuki on Persona 3 Reload? Yeah, you should. You should. I will do that too when I play. Maya, respond, please.
Why won't she reply? Where are you?
Yeah, the lip syncing is atrocious.
Am I going crazy?
Okay, thank you. I wanted to look at this again. There was a last sketch that I barely got to see.
It's beautiful. Who did Maya have in mind? Did you post this too?
These are a little repetitive, aren't they?
Even more followers. I lost followers again. Some new followers here. I need to upload stuff like this to get as many likes as Maya.
Sexy. Loving it. Stop with the boring photos already. No sexy stuff, no followers. Wow, you hate your followers?
Congrats on reaching your follower goal. Come on, we want sexy pics already.
Just stop! Please! I'm sorry. You have your own situation to deal with. I was out of line. I was thinking selfishly. I'm so sorry.
No, I shouldn't have gotten mad like that.
Thanks, Anita. I guess I haven't accepted Maya's death yet.
Huh?
Why did she jump from the villa? Why did she have to die?
Maya's dead? Wait. Maya's really dead? How could I forget that?
Are you alright, Anita? Hello? Hello?
Then who's this?
Find it.
Who?
Okay. I'm intrigued. Oh boy. This is a good thing, isn't it? It's a good sign. If you see static, it's good. Oh my fucking god. Did we just change? Wait, where am I supposed to go? Sorry. Just passing through. Am I going somewhere?
Maya died. But her art lives on. Even more followers. No one is ever going to notice me. this where I jumped from?
Bad things happen because of you!
Maybe I can be like her. Here goes.
That's a good phone. Survived the fall. Yes, I read that. They're really scared. You're
Back at the villa?
not making me read that message.
But why didn't I die?
Find it? Find what? Can't leave till you find it. Is this really you, Maya? Can't leave till you find it. Maya's dead, you're not her. Can't leave till you find it. Who the fuck is this? Can't leave till you find it. Tell me!
What the fuck?
A loop? Like Silent Hill? Like Silent Hills. This all makes me think of The Room.
No, my battery.
Kinda want to let the monster get me, because that girl gets an empty plate. Oh my god, what is this? Why is this so cute?
That girl gets an empty plate.
Durable phone, crappy battery life. Hey, the phone survived the fall. It only broke the glass window, right? It was still working. Oh. It's all your fault.
This is all your fault. Bad things happen because of you.
Yeah, I kinda wanna let the monster get me to see if there's real danger. I feel like there is.
What? Who would do this?
Well, that's what graffiti artists do, isn't it? Paint over someone else's shit. Children who turn trauma into tales. Solitude and Anxiety in Teenagers Part 2. All of the teenagers surveyed suffered from deep psychological issues caused by past experiences, and interestingly, all of them conceptualized those issues as grandiose stories of sorts. One girl placed herself in the role of a tragic hero, convincing herself she was at the mercy of an abusive stepmother and that her loving real mother existed elsewhere. Another girl viewed her childhood scars as stigmata, believing those scars would bloom into beautiful cherry blossoms. These convenient tales in the face of extreme adversity are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater the trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it.
Wait, it's back on?
Ah, you have an ass that recharges the phone. I think that's a cyberpunk augment.
How could somebody do this? Some people really have nothing better to do. Wait. I bet it was these guys.
Oh. Hello? I see you have many twins. The quintessential quintuplets.
What's this?
I'm starting to feel unsettled, and I like that. Inside the fog of social media, solitude and anxiety in teenagers. All of the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the... Oh, wait, I found this.
This is just like before.
Late reply, I fell asleep. You okay? Good enough to get out of bed? Sorry for being a bad friend. So, is Maya really dead? Why are you asking that? Please tell me. I still can't believe she's gone either. I wish it was a lie. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. Maya really is dead then, yeah? Nina, are you okay? You getting enough sleep? Kinda, I'm taking some really good meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? Doesn't really do much, to be honest.
To me, but you're leaving me behind.
Maya really didn't tell you anything? No, all she talked about was a book she read recently. Still, I feel guilty for what happened. Even if she didn't tell me anything, I should have known something was up.
Did Maya really not say anything? Like, at all?
So what'd you think of the book? The author killed themselves when they were young. Something beautiful from something tragic. It's kinda enchanting, isn't it? I wonder what they were thinking right before they died. Anyway, I didn't think you'd share your thoughts in a letter. You really are shy, aren't you? Actually, kinda like that, though. You write in a really flowery and passionate way. I can't wait to read more.
Oh, okay. Letters.
In Japanese culture, there has long been a sense of beauty and sacrifice, with harakiri, killing oneself by slicing one's stomach, being a prime example. The idea was that by taking your own life, you symbolically purge the world of your transgressions and purify yourself. This concept can be confusing to many Westerners, with young people incorrectly assuming the Japanese yearn for a beautiful way to die. Modern Japanese people, however, do not view suicide in such a positive light anymore. And the life they value is not the biological variety, but rather a social one, where death is needed to protect that life.
If you want food, do what I say!
Always want food. So, repeat. They spend the night here. Must have a lot of fleas. Believe in the Witch of Kettenstadt. Those who believe in the Witch of Kettenstadt share many practices with modern Wiccans, such as praying for a bountiful harvest and goddess worship. What sets the practice apart in its slight blend of both Western and Eastern customs. As for what led to the mixing of customs, there is one rather creative theory. During the joint efforts of Japanese and German entrepreneurs and laborers in the 1930s to foster economic growth and prosperity, there was an exchange in cultural beliefs giving rise to the belief in witches.
Wonder what those guys are talking about.
Probably
Fortune
nothing.
telling? A lot of people are getting into that. Huh. You don't believe in that stuff? Well, I think there's something real about it. My great-grandmother was a fortune teller. I hear people here used to treat her like some sort of prophet. But they all eventually turned on my great-grandmother. Guess you can predict other people's futures, but not your own.
tarot cards. No point predicting my future.
Okay, that doesn't look very good. Oh my god, trash? Let's see if we can find Silent Hill Downpour over here. Hello? This is all your fault. Everything. You're a heartless bitch. You stole my only friend, my place in this world. All of it. You don't even care. I'm invisible to you. I fucking hate you. You're not talented. You're not special. You call those shit stains art? You came out of nowhere and ruined everything. Fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Get the fuck out of my life, you piece of shit freak. They're using the elevator stuff to house the trash? Good. Deutschland Medical University School of Medicine Orientation. Dear incoming freshmen, welcome to Deutschland Medical University. Founded in 1709, DMU is one of Europe's oldest and most revered institutions. Its state-of-the-art research facilities eagerly await your arrival. Orientation details. When? September 24, 2021, from 11:30 to 13:00. Where? School of Medicine Central Lecture Hall. Please wear a mask when attending.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
Hey, Anita, you got a minute to talk? Sure, what's up? You seemed kinda out of it before. If something's bothering you, you can let me know. Thanks, but I'm fine. Sorry to bring it up. I don't want to pry. No, that's okay, I don't mind. Hey, we should go shopping together sometime. I haven't left my house in what feels like forever. Plus my brother's coming here. Alright, you okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna try to avoid him as much as possible. So, shopping, yeah? We can find you something cute. No, I'm good. I'm not a fan of crowds. And nothing looks cute on me anyway. Stop talking like that. You're way too hard on yourself. You got the looks. You just need to find the right outfit.
Too hard on myself, huh? Amelie's the only one who thinks that.
Is that Jeff the Killer? It looks like it. December 23, 2020. I haven't been able to study since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. I know he was probably just messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. It's made me hate any guy looking at me. I can't believe other girls walk around school in town showing so much skin. February 21, 2021. I think I'm finally finding my study groove. My test scores are really good. I'm worried about how much my parents are fighting recently, though. They were yelling at each other again today. I asked Mom why, but she wouldn't say. May 11, 2021. This is it. Test day tomorrow. Mom told me I should be proud of myself since I worked so hard. So I'm feeling great. She's not my real mom, but I know she loves me and I love her. Mom, I'm going to ace this test tomorrow for both you and Dad. Persona 3 Reload has Portuguese language from Brazil. Well, fuck that. If I had to play a game in Brazilian Portuguese, I'd rather not play the game at all. October 17, 2020. I'm finally focused on my studies, so I think I might pull an all-nighter. It won't be good for my skin. I can just hear people calling me troll and nerd, but I don't care. I have to make it to college in the city. Yeah, I expect you can change it. But, yeah, that's... I think... I get why they think it's fine to give us Brazilian Portuguese, but it's not. It really isn't. Just give me the English. Let me learn my English and be good at English. And instead of, I don't know, making me read a version of my language that's gonna be changing the way I perceive my own language, I think. I'm fine with listening to Brazilian Portuguese, and if it's originally Brazilian, having subtitles for it. But Brazilian Portuguese subtitles for something in English or Japanese or whatever? No. Hello, senpai, how are you? Full English, please, yes. October 17, 2020. I'm finally focused on my studies, so I think I might pull an all-nighter. It won't be good for my skin. I can just hear people calling me troll and nerd, but I don't care. I have to make it to college in the city. Mom and Dad are counting on me to do well. I'll make them proud by getting into my first choice. Alright, time to hit the books till morning. November 9, 2020. Dad was talking today about how there was a plan to rebuild the town. They were going to use a bunch of funding from China to turn the town into something better, but everything got cancelled due to COVID. Sure, it would have been nice if it had gone through, but I just couldn't see it happen. Even if things had worked out, not in this place. It hasn't been special since I was little. There's nothing to do. The buildings are ancient. It's a dump. My future isn't here. It's in the city, where college life is waiting for me. Everything's riding on my entrance exam next year. I have to get out before my brother comes back. Yeah, I have, you remember Games with Gold, right? On Xbox? I used to be, gaming on Xbox 360 back in that generation. So I had Games with Gold. Never had 360. But you know what Games with Gold is? We don't know what it is. Yeah, it's like PS Plus, but if you are subscribed, you keep the games forever, even if you unsubscribe. So, back then I got, well, they gave me Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, digitally, of course. And for the life of me, I could not get it to be in English. It was just in Portuguese. I tried everything.
Stay home alone!
It's not Ubisoft, it's just Xbox. I'm sure the game has all the languages, but for some reason they're like, no, you are from Portugal, you get Portuguese. And it's not even Portuguese. All of them should be able to change. They just suck. August 24, 2021. I got some materials for my first choice in the mail today. I'm going to be a college freshman. I'm so happy. I still can't believe it. Mom, Dad, I'm going to study my ass off and be the best daughter ever. Thank you so much for everything. Yeah, I have Black Flag on PS4 and it's totally normal. I can put it in whatever language I want. Why do these games assume... Like, why would the game assume the language I want? Fuck you. What if I'm an immigrant in a country? I'm in that country, I can't even understand the language. It's just idiotic. September 22, 2021. Mom and Dad are yelling at each other. They're talking about bankruptcy. Wasn't everything supposed to work out even without their rebuilding plan? So this means they're out of money, right? Does this mean I can't go to college? All that hard work was for nothing? No way. Don't leave me, Mom. I can't stay here. I can't be stuck here with my brother. September 23, 2021. Mom just left. She told me to get out of the way. I have to get out of here. I want to disappear. But where would I go? This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream.
Amelie hated the way her brother looked at her. I bet she wants to leave to get away from all that.
You guys receive full English, Japanese by voice, subtitles in English? Yeah, I either do English... Voices for me can be either English or Japanese. And absolutely everything must be written in English. Young student found dead, possible suicide, September 25, 2021. At around 10 a.m. on the 24th, a local resident reported seeing an 18-year-old female high school student fall from the roof of a Kettenstadt apartment building. The girl was rushed to the hospital, but was pronounced dead 2 hours later. According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college due to troubles at home. No note or diary was found, but police still believe her death may be a suicide.
Amelie's not like this, though. Right?
That does sound like Emily. Stay home alone. Did we all live in this building? Let me just go here first. You hear that? Do you hear singing? I don't know, guys. I'm liking this.
School.
Dumb.
Go away!
What the hell?
Get out, you freak! Slut!
Your arm's fucking
You're a freak!
God, you piece of shit! Crazy! Shut your whore mouth! Ugly! Get out, you freak!
Oh, nice.
Maya's not a freak. She's my friend.
Uh-oh. Is my friend the monster going to show up? Can I die? Oh, I can die. I wanted to know. I had to know. Shit, that's really cool.
Why are you chasing me?
These eyes kind of remind me of Condemned, I think?
Are you gonna pick on me next? Why are you chasing me? Not again! Not again! What did I do to deserve this?
I am liking this a lot. Find it. Find what? Find it. Just tell me what I'm looking for. Find it.
What the fuck am I supposed to find?
This guy looks familiar. They're hurt. Where are you going? Yeah, that's right. Amelie.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see? Come closer then. Wait a sec. You two are from my class. Those glasses look good on you. Sorry, she's so cute. I couldn't help myself. Feel free to stop by anytime. You're always welcome.
Maya only ever cared about Amelie. She didn't see me. I was invisible to her.
I like the vibe of the soundtrack here. It does feel Silent Hill-ish.
The girl in this picture is Amelie.
Started this last night thinking it was only going to be Maiden Demo length. Oh, I looked it up, it's around 2 hours, I think. So you didn't finish?
The library, so I'm back at school.
Didn't care for it? Okay.
There's no beauty in any of this. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something. I borrowed that book you wanted. I finished it, so it's all yours. impressions in a letter. Read it when you get home, okay?
The cat and mouse game gone all the way. What? It barely happened.
Where was it? That book.
You died a lot? Oh, I died once because I wanted to see if I could actually die. I actually had to run to the monster to die.
Looks like there's space for a book here. Wait, I think I know these.
He did show up in front of me once, but I
No way.
still escaped. What book? This book that I just found? Oh, so you didn't make it far into the game. About an hour and a half? Yeah, that's basically me right now. Kettenstadt, a town cursed by a witch. Malicious magic to blame for city slum. Kettenstadt continues to see a rapid decline in its population. The birth rate is at a mere 0.7, less than half of the German nation average, 1.6. Miscarriages are also at 31%, more than double the average, 15%. The economy is in shambles, and the once booming industrial cities failed to revitalize itself twice. A number of researchers studying the occult point to a witch as the cause of the economic downturn in Kettenstadt. The witch was a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance to influence economic development in the town in the 1930s. Researchers believe she was hunted down and killed. Before her death, she is believed to have placed a curse on the town, stemming its growth.
So, it is a curse. But why me? Why do I have to be cursed like this?
I can't help but noticing, find it. Tell me, is this your curse? Find it.
Find what in a place like this?
I can't help but noticing that every single paper around is in German, but all the books are in English. See, like, papers are in German, but books are in English. All of them. Oh, look, a book that's not in English. I'm glad they got the step stools right. What? The Witch Hunt of Kettenstadt. In the 1930s Germany, the town of Kettenstadt attracted wealthy entrepreneurs and enjoyed a period of economic prosperity. Behind that success, though, was supposedly a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance and mystical powers to guide the entrepreneurs. She would come to be known as the Witch of the Far East, and would be greatly respected by the German people. What does it mean? I thought it was just a German town name. However, in 1947 the entrepreneurs suffered great losses. A large fire spread throughout their industrial parks, losing them the majority of their factories. The Witch of the Far East, who was hospitalized, jumped off the roof of the hospital and killed herself. The witch had been diagnosed with an unknown illness, and many believe the fires pushed her over the edge. The most important collaboration between Japan and Germany in the 1930s? Uh-oh. Some citizens, however, claim that a witch hunt was to blame. They argued the witch's rise to prominence angered the mayor's party, who used the chaos from the fires as a cover for murder. There's no evidence to support this claim, and many now view it as a mere conspiracy theory, but the mayor's party did manage to regain influence in the town after the witch's death. Since then, citizens have started to believe any stroke of bad luck is a result of the witch's curse. Hello, Cyan, how are you?
Witch's curse? Is that why I saw what I did before?
I'm supposed to interact with more books, or can I? Did you have to find that book that you said it took you ages to find? I haven't felt any single bit of frustration so far. It's been flowing really well for me.
It's like that other school. Why does this always happen?
Like, the live action feels like a game set in Japan.
I've never seen Maya like that before.
You alright, Anita? You left me on red, so I was worried. Sorry, I was just thinking about Maya. Not sure you know this, but Maya was bullied at school. I know. But she said she was okay. Figured I shouldn't push the issue, then it was too late. Why didn't she say anything before she died? I wish she had talked to me. Maybe she didn't see me as a friend.
That's not true.
I'm leaving you on red again. Does the voice acting dialogue doesn't match, but everything is in English and German? Yeah, I mean... Also, they look Japanese. The live-action actresses. And the voices aren't synced, so... they don't seem to be speaking English, at least. Probably not speaking German, either.
What? Maya's locker. No, it's not here. It wasn't here before, either.
She does have, plenty of photos with that other girl, and not with me. What? I need to do something? Is this because I told Cyan I hadn't been frustrated yet? Oh, it's right here.
My locker. Why is it locked? Is there something I don't want to see? It won't open.
Oh, David, what? Whose locker is that? Not breathing in the mic. You know what? I don't know. Want a hint? Sure. It's not in the notes. Well, 1. In the dark. 2. 03. Okay. 0, 3, 2. No. Are there more numbers? Do I just have to mess up with the order? To brute force the order? What do you mean in the dark? The 0 is what I meant? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Does that hint what order they go in? Yeah, I thought the 103 was correct. So I tried 2103 and 1032. What is different? Their colors, their style, the font. Where have I seen the colors and font before? I don't know. Okay. Thank you. 0, 3, 1, 2. 0, 3, 1, 2.
I know what's inside, and I can't look away. Here it is. What's this letter? Was it inside the book?
You get easily frustrated, Cyan. You figure this out, but you got frustrated and quit the game. Eh. Because getting chased by the monster is not fun or scary, it's just annoying. I think it's scary.
I said I wanted to live like a cherry blossom.
Dear Emily.
Beautiful and dignified for a fleeting moment. Simply by letting go of life. Daring to bloom, knowing it won't last. And so falling in vivid color. I wish I could live like that. I want to experience true beauty, if only for a moment. I met someone who made me feel different. He showed me a whole new world, gave me hope. I honestly thought he could help me find a new me. I felt it with all my heart. But people didn't understand us. Didn't want that from us. In the end, they took my hope from me. They took him away. People who can't achieve beauty seek comfort in others. They fear anyone different, hate them, try to tear them down. I can't take much more of this. I wish you and I could run away together, Amelie. Just me and you.
Maya. She was asking Amelie for help. But I just... Maya, you have everything.
So it's not my locker.
You're way more talented than me. So why? Why take Amelie from me? You acted like I wasn't even there. Amelie is my friend. She's mine. I only wanted to take her down a bit. She was taking Amelie away from me. She wouldn't pay attention to me. How was I supposed to know she'd actually kill herself?
Huh. I like guilty characters. Oh, okay. That one's for Cyan. No, you can turn back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
This happened to me before and I turned back. Wait, I'm here again. See? I'm back. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Does this mean she's not there now? Ah. Okay, I get it. You know, I like it a lot. It feels super intense. Oh.
All you cared about was Amelie!
I mean, you know, if you see the monster, you can stop and go back. It's not that hard.
Maya, I finally get it. I know what you wanted me to find.
I like the design. Very much, actually.
Anita, what's up?
I'm so sorry, Amelie. Maya died because I killed her.
What are you talking about?
You and Maya wrote letters to each other, right?
Yeah, but then Maya jumped off the villa roof.
Well, there was supposed to be one in the last book you had, too.
What?
That letter was a message for you.
Why are you telling me this, Anita?
I was jealous of Maya. I was afraid she'd take you away from me. My mom was right. I should never have been born.
Oh, wait, Anita, calm down.
Moms. I get it, game. Stop. Please don't commit suicide because of our game. Please, please.
What? I jumped off the building.
US number will work very well in your country, David. It does have a website where you can look up your own country's number, doesn't it?
Even if I die, this doesn't end. How many times do I have to go through this?
Sagase. How can I get you to forgive me? Oh, you know what? It's all good, girl. Please Maya, tell me. Why won't you say anything? You know what, girl? It's all good. I wasn't that fond of living anyway. Where's my dead body? Where did it go? Damn, imagine having a bunch of dead bodies. That would be great for organ donation. I ended up heading to the roof of the villa. Couldn't help but think of the girl who jumped to her death last year. Actually, a lot of girls killed themselves here. All teens, supposedly. Now the place is a famous spot for people who kill themselves. Looking down from the roof, I could see how high up I was. The thought of a light breeze sending me flying made me feel a little queasy. Were they not scared? What was going through their heads? Were they jumping away from something, or to something? Go through the hole. I don't know, man. These seem like the vibes I wanted from a Silent Hill game. You warning me not to open this door?
Wait, me and my mom lived here. This is our living room.
Yeah. Need to clean a little more. Maybe help out at home. No. Finally lost touch with him. I'll never see him again. Thought I found my happily ever after, but it was all a dream. However, I haven't lost everything. I still have my children. My cute little angels will light up my life. Living room and the bathroom? Oh, this is the living room. I just walked into the bathroom first. Damn. I was very talented as a kid. That's not an artist. That's an artiste. Oh.
Why won't you listen to the damn thing I say?
A new man showed up to my place today with pizza. Children definitely need a father, but they still won't take to him. He looked annoyed when he left. I hope he doesn't hate me. My daughter drew a picture of our family. We're smiling and holding hands. I wish she would have drawn him as well. Maybe she doesn't realize he might join our family? She's slower than other kids our age. I'm sure she'll catch up and pass them soon enough. I know how to raise a child. I'm a good mother. I'm nothing like that heartless bitch who raised me. I won't fill my children with fear and hate. Oh yeah, it definitely won't happen. Especially if you have this much trash in the living room.
I'm giving up my life for you!
Remember, folks, don't fuck up your kids. That's how serial killers are born. He showed up again with a smile on his face and a pizza in his hands from the new place he was raving about. My daughter hated the pizza, though. She's extremely picky. Should probably teach her to eat things she doesn't like. I know I was forced to eat things I hated when I was a kid, but I guess it has to be done. Need the magic pot to spawn? To get rid of the trash? The kids finally blew up in front of him today. He was exhausted from work and said he just wanted to relax. He makes me feel so good, but I can't do the same for him. Maybe I'm not strict enough with them. We need them for a happy life, and I need them to realize that. I know it's probably a little harsh, but maybe if they don't see the light for a while, they'll finally see the light in him. He told me the banging on the closet door was making it hard for him to unwind. If they would just be quiet for a little bit, everything would be fine. What's wrong with them? He doesn't visit as much as he used to. If I don't figure something out, I may never see him again. I'm surprised he visits at all. Let's have sex to the sound of my children crying. Oh. Well. So you don't need to... Oh my. The bags move by themselves. But that is so unsettling. I love this. Yep. Wait. Is this taller? Am I a kid? Everything is taller. Everything seems to be going well now that we've been going out on dates. He was worried about my kids, so he bought them a bunch of books and toys. That should be enough to keep them occupied, right? I've been going out so much lately that I've left the place in a bit of a mess. I should clean it, but by the time I get back I have no energy. I got contacted by the Child Welfare Center. Welfare Center? I guess some nosy bitch or asshole in my building reported hearing a child crying at night in my place. The fuck do they know? He hasn't called me much lately. Am I destined to be alone? Everyone else is out enjoying life while I'm working my ass off raising kids. Why am I the fucking bad guy? Maybe you shouldn't have made kids. If I had had children, maybe I'd be planning my summer vacation with my friends right now. Nothing matters anymore. I'm just crawling through life. I know what's going on in the closet, but I can't look. I just want to be happy. What's wrong with that? I'm done. Some people really shouldn't have kids.
Stop.
This feels very PT-like. Miss Krista Planart. Planart? We have reached out to you repeatedly, but have yet to receive a response. We take this issue to mean you have no intention of remedying this issue. You are in violation of German Civil Code Article 1631, Section 2. Accordingly, the federal court has instructed us to take your children. Should you have any objections to this, please contact us as soon as possible. Frank Fisher, Kettenstadt Child Welfare Center. Well, I think that's what she wants. So, perfect. Boy found dead in refrigerator. Mother arrested. A boy was found dead today in a refrigerator in the home of his 41-year-old mother. Person A, who was arrested by local authorities for hiding the body. Person A claims to have locked her son in the closet for more than a day to punish him, and when she noticed he wasn't moving the next morning, she hid his lifeless body in the refrigerator. Investigators are conducting an autopsy to determine the cause of death. According to the investigation, Person A's daughter ran to a neighbor's house to call the police and report her mother for neglect. When detectives arrived at the house, they discovered her brother's body in the refrigerator and arrested the mother after she confessed to her crime. Well, kind of pointless to confess at this point. Yeah, this isn't supposed to make you feel any good. I don't know what you mean by magic pots.
I'm a curse. You always said you'd be better off without me. You're not my daughter. You're a burden. A curse from my mother.
Huh.
You're wrong, Mom. I am your daughter. And just like you, I'm cursed.
I thought you were talking about this game.
Why am I seeing this room here in the villa? I tried so hard to forget this place.
Yeah, I'm definitely taller now. Uh-oh. We gotta run again.
I really like what you drew me way back.
I don't know what that is. But it looks important. Oh, oh, oh,
You're into art, right?
Sorry. I'm busy. I would love to stop and talk for a little while. Do you know how many things I need to find?
What's that? Oh, you like what you see?
This feels right. This feels very right, I think. Ah. Oh no. Do I have to start from the start? Do I keep the drawings I have?
I'm sorry, Mom!
Ah, right. Go back.
I really like what you drew me way back.
Oh. I need to pick them up again. I don't think I appreciate that.
You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Oh, okay. It is a bit disorienting.
When will this end?
Yeah, my instinct is always go forward. My instinct is wrong.
I really like what you drew me way back.
I have no self-preservation. I need help. Wait, where is it? Hi. Look, honestly, this is not the kind of gameplay I usually look for. The like running away is not. Oh. Sorry? This does feel like it's almost over though, right?
Blames me.
I think it's stabbing me in the feels, not punching me.
I really like what you drew me way back. You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Yeah, every time I pick up one of these things, the chains disappear, right?
What's that? Oh, you like what you see?
You're glad you didn't do this? Why? Ah, shit! Oh.
Amelie! Maya!
Is there a way I can make that easier on me, at least? No? That feels a little, hard. Not gonna lie.
I really like what you drew me way back. You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Alright, I have nailed the first two. No. Shit, that's the one I already have. Hey, I made it back to the living room. I probably did need to do that. Or not. Fuck. Yeah, she's a little fast, Mom. I would definitely slow her down. If I was making this game. She does seem a little OP. I'm going around in circles. This is Silent Hill right here.
You're way too hard on yourself.
Oh, what? Oh man, I'm back here again. What? Didn't I hear a door? Right next to me? I never took that door, did I? Oh well. They're all so similar.
What's that? Oh,
There's still
you
one.
like what you see?
Where is she? Don't get stuck. Fuck. You sure there's nothing here? Whoa! Ah, no! Well, I'm dead. I was doing so well. Yeah. If I could collect in multiple runs the anxiety. Oh man, I don't feel like starting this over. If I could collect the drawings in multiple runs, that would be completely fine. I feel like it's too hard.
I really like what
Like, I can find two,
Not in an art
and then I can wander around, waiting, hoping to find something else. Oh.
You're way too hard on yourself.
Oh shit, I can't tell. Yeah, if you would just let me collect this in multiple runs, like, I keep the shit I collect, then it would be perfect. I love how she's animated, though. Found the one I was missing before. Now, can I get out? And can I find the one, another? See, I found them all. Just not this run. What? You weren't there. Oh man, I actually wanted to go into that room. But Mom! All the other kids get to stay alive, Mom! Why can't I? I got that one, right? I can't. Nothing rings a bell. I can only do this for so long. No, that's the exit. Oh. She does teleport around, definitely. No, 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 no! This is too much to keep track of. Getting DVD vibes. Oof. Why you gotta insult the game like that? Oof. Oh man. Come on, David, find the damn thing. God damn it, not here again. It's too intense for too long. It's only too long because I suck at this, but it's still true. Where have I not been? Where is she? I feel like this is a really small location, but found it.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see?
she not stalking me yet anymore? Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Am I gonna be alone forever?
Yeah, that was a bit too much. I love that, but it was a bit too much. Been really absorbed in my work lately. I decided to paint the girls who jumped off the villa roof. I'd like to think they left this place for something better. I think I might finally be free of my despair, because I've never felt this inspired. I'm going to put every last bit of myself into this piece. My roof piece is almost done. It might actually be my crowning achievement. But once this is done, then what? Do I have it in me to come up with something even better? How much longer can I enjoy the fame and praise I get now? Is there despair and disappointment waiting for me right around the corner? No one says despair but the Japanese. The sadness that gripped me before has clawed its way back into my mind. I guess it was always there. Who knows how often it'll show up? The thought makes my skin crawl. Maybe I should just end things while I'm still happy. Go out on a good note. I wish I could talk to someone about all this. And the weaves, yeah. Please no more running. Approximately 1 p.m. on the 12th, popular graffiti artist C.B. Maya Ako Inderberg was found collapsed on the grounds of an apartment building in Kettenstad. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. The death of the 18-year-old girl comes as a shock to not only local community members but also to all those who were familiar with her work. Authorities believe the cause of death may be suicide, but given her popularity and the lack of warning signs to her peers, they have not ruled out foul play, and are proceeding with a full-scale investigation.
Wait. She killed herself half a year ago? And that means I've been here this whole time? What'll it take for you to forgive me? Please, end this. Just let me die. Is this me? When did she draw this?
I want to show the hidden side of girls. Their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
So, she did notice me.
I don't think she was murdered. She said she was going out on a high note, right? But maybe she was.
happy when my mom liked the first picture I drew. I could have had a different life, too. I guess someone finally did love me. You actually noticed me. I never thought you would. Amelie, what should I do?
Maybe it's up to you to decide.
Anita, what's up?
I'm sorry, Amelie. I'm such a piece of shit. I had no idea she'd do that.
What are you talking about? Did something happen?
I thought I was invisible. That I didn't matter. No matter what anyone said. I didn't listen.
Anita?
But you and Maya, both of you did see me. I should have figured that out sooner.
Anita, wait. Where are you right now?
Thank you, Amelie. You were always there for me. I'm going to go apologize to Maya now.
Wait! Anita! Calm down. Just listen to me.
The hair inside the glasses bothers me a lot.
Amelie. Amelie.
I am here for you, Anita.
I don't love that the suicide attempt was ruined by the sound of a text message.
Seeking a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away. The strongest animals don't form groups. They act alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic. There's no beauty in living like that. But I don't really mind. I just want someone to understand me. For those I love, and for those who love me, I want to keep moving forward and never look back to 18-year-old me.
Ah. I did say it had Silent Hill vibes on the music.
Moving day. It feels kind of scary leaving my hometown, but I'll be fine. I have my best friend with me.
Loneliness creeping to my skin, endless pain, dropped in vain. When I sing to my heroine, take me in your big wings, fly high, wide wings.
Alright. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've been starved for anything good from Silent Hill, but I really liked it. The question is, what does this even have to do with Silent Hill? Other than this song. Did someone steal that, the sign, the welcome sign to Silent Hill, and spread the curse? I don't know how much sense that makes. I like the song. Honestly, Akira Yamaoka doesn't miss. How's it going, Arrogance? Oh, hello, Cannoli. Let me just... Is this exactly like the room? Did you like it? I liked it a lot. I wasn't a fan of the last Chase stuff, but I liked it a lot. I get it, game. I get it. I think it's meant to set up the fact that Sound Hill is not just a town, that whatever warp Sound Hill can spread outward. There was a document that talked about the Sound Hill phenomenon, a pretty loose connection, but I guess it relates enough with F and Townfall taking place outside of Sound Hill. What is Townfall? Maybe I didn't find that document. A document in this game? I'm assuming you played it? What did you think, Cannoli? Yeah, I don't think I didn't read any Silent Hill phenomenon. Yeah, I honestly thought that was really good. I guess I wouldn't have ended on such a hopeful note. Especially since she killed herself many times before. Probably would have still killed her. And then the phone rang with that message of let's go shopping, let's go out. Until Townfall was one of the game projects announced last year, being worked by No Code. Ah, the guys from yeah, that other game I also played. Did you like this? Man, am I delusional? I liked the short message a lot. Hated the last chase sequence, but loved everything else. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like me. I think the last chase sequence, probably you should keep the drawings you find between runs, because it's too confusing. It's too confusing to navigate. I feel like I got it, but I might as well. I could have just as easily not gotten it. Seemed very easy to fuck up. That resetting progress on death was the annoying part. Like, add up if you get killed. Yeah, if you get killed, don't reset the progress. Was the point the game wanted to edge you? I was definitely edged. What did Exit Ride make? I don't want Portuguese Wikipedia. Fuck you. If I wanted a useless website, I'd go to the useless web. That. It's an independent video game developer based in Osaka, Japan. Founded by former Capcom programmer Masakazu Matsushita in 2007, Exit Drive has worked on different titles for various systems, notably Res HD and Parasite Eve the Third Birthday. Okay. Snake Eater for the 3DS. Best part about the final sequence was how I got grabbed by the monster when I was a mile away, or when it teleported literally in front of me as I opened the door and insta-killed me. I don't think that ever happened to me. None of those. He did teleport around, but I always had time to turn back. Demon's Score. I don't even know what that is. Okami HD, EX Troopers, Metal Gear Solid Social Ops for Android and iOS. Uh-oh. Zone of the Enders, the second runner HD. The second runner. Wasn't that Blue Point? For both of them? The Wonderful 101 for Wii U, Wind Waker HD, Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, they worked on Final Fantasy 15 as well, Super Bomberman R, Mario Sports Superstars, Resident Evil 7 Not a Hero, Monkey King Hero is back, Super Bomberman R Online, Super Bomberman R2, Silent Hill A Short Message. Huh. That's a weird track record, but there's some good stuff here. I don't know how much they worked on these random assortment of games. You didn't finish? You were just about to then. I mean, most of my playtime was that, was that chase sequence, wasn't it? Not most, but like an hour of my playtime, I guess. Was it 5 or 6? I don't even know anymore. But yeah, if when you died you kept the shit you had already picked up, the frustration wouldn't be anywhere near the same. But yeah, I really did enjoy it. Look, it's not giving me the ability to download PT again, but it's a good apology. Also, the lack of blood is a little weird. And don't tell me the suicide hotline in between chapters. Do it at the start of the game, I get it. If you need to, make it an option in the main menu. Don't tell me again, I get it. Look, if I wanted to kill myself, I wouldn't be playing a video game. At least, don't need to tell me between chapters. It's like, now that you're actually considering this, don't forget, don't do it. Yeah. Not one about unaliving? Not many would waste the time? What? I didn't get it. At first she jumped the phone, I should have hit her with it. Oh, the suicide message? Yeah. If you're in need of help. Yeah, I don't know. I think the ending was too hopeful. It really was. Like, I would have liked the she jumped and then you see the messages coming on the phone like, where are you? Let's go out. Whatever, let's go shopping. Please don't leave me. At the end of the day, it would show that people actually care and that most often your suicide is a big tax on the people that stay. I think it would be more interesting to me. But yeah, I respect the decision anyway. Very nice game, very nice game. Especially for the low price of free 99. Okay, I guess we're we're done here, and we are going to play something else. I don't even know what to follow this with. I think I'm going to refund this, so they can give you your free 99 back. Damn. You, sir, are... very harsh, very harsh. That's what I call high standard cannoli. Can I play this game? Usually the answer to should I play this game is no. Right, anyway, I need to take a break and stuff. What? Yeah, we're gonna do a game I got a code for. To keep up with the free 99. It's a classic Game Boy Zelda clone, or Game Boy Zelda-like. So I'll be right back. I won't be long. I won't be too long. A little bit, because I still can't walk completely perfect.